Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry I cannot speak for long because of my throat infection. So today what we will do is I'll go over the details of group assignment, and next week we will start a new lecture. Okay, so listen carefully about the details of group assignment that you need to start working on. You can find it on my times at the end of the main page. In the group assignment section, if you see over here at the end, you can find it over there. The group assignment guideline, this document, download that and you'll have this document. So I will start the briefing on group assignment. Please do no talking while I'm speaking. Listen carefully. Those who are online, if you cannot see the screen, please let me know. And if you cannot hear me, please let me know. Okay, so this will be your cover page that you will have as the first page in your group assignment. Okay, so it carries 30% weightage. Case study title you will have to include in your group assignment. There are 4 case studies in this document. Each group is assigned 1 case study, and you have to work on 1 single case study, each group. Okay, if you have anything to discuss, please discuss. I will give you 5 minutes. Anything to discuss? Anything left to discuss that you cannot after the class? No? Or yes? No? Okay. So I'll resume. Case study title. For each case study, the title is given to you. You have to include, just look at what case study is assigned to you, copy the title, paste it on your cover page. Then next thing, go through this declaration. After that, all the groups have been made already according to the tutorial sections and according to the attendance list for your tutorial sections. So all the sections from 1 to 20, their documents will be uploaded on my times also by today in this group assignment section. Okay, so you can check, you can go back, check in the evening and see which group you have been assigned to according to your tutorial section. Okay, check that and fill this table. Full name, student ID, and your signature. Okay, this will be in your cover page. Case study title, full name, student ID, and signature. Next is another table will be pasted over here. I'll go through that quickly first. You can get the updated document by evening. Okay, so this will be the table. Each group consists of 4 to 5 students. Maximum number of students assigned to each group is 5. What you need to do is that after your cover page, you will have this table. You will have to copy and paste. Write down full name and your student ID and your signature. Then each case study has 4 tasks. So just check which task you have participated in. Okay, each group member. You'll have to tick mark, or you'll have to check that box. Okay, so each student must complete this when you are working on when you have worked your assignment before submitting. After that, let me first share it with those who are online. From here, your group assignment will start. If you cannot see the screen, you can access this document on my times. Please download it from there. So in the beginning, in your first and second weeks, we discussed about the MLOs, which MLO is assessed, what type of assessment. So this group assignment assesses MLO2. I'll go through that. Demonstrate findings and insights derived from applications of discrete structure concepts in real-world and computational science scenarios. So your case studies are a mix of real-life and computational science domains. So you will be this MLO will be assessed through your group assignment. I'll go through the first case study as a sample for you. Each of the other groups' case studies are also similar. So first you have your case study title. First one is optimizing a smart transportation and logistics system. A scenario is given to you, and then data sources are also given to you. You can use the given any of the given data sources to obtain or to get the data set, or you can use any other legitimate source. Okay, to get the data set which maps with the case study assigned to you, you will need to use some sort of data set. And then you'll have 4 tasks in each case study. For case study 1, task 1 is traffic management using set theory. So if you go to your MI document, there you will find that which topic is mapped against which MLO, and here you have the applications of those topics. So first task, you're going to use set theory for traffic management according to the case study given to you. What is task 1? The problem is the smart city initiative collects traffic. You can check the scenario here. It is based on that. The smart city initiative collects traffic data from multiple sensors across the city. These data points are organized based on vehicle types, times of the day, road sections, and traffic conditions. Data sources are also given to you. You can use any other that you find suitable, legitimate and suitable for answering this task or working on this task. So maximum questions in each task is 2 and minimum is 1. So in this task you have 2 questions. First question has 2 parts. You have to apply the concepts of set operations. So first part is of question number 1 in the task 1 is represent the data as sets, where each set contains data points related to different vehicle types, for example, cars, trucks, buses, time slots and traffic conditions, for example, peak hours, non-peak hours, etc. So these will be the column you will find in the data set that you obtain. You have to represent this data, whatever data you are using, as sets. So now in set operations, you are free to choose any operation that falls under the category of set operations. You are free to choose that with justification. For every task that you are going to perform, every selection that you are going to make, provide appropriate justification. Second is you have to perform set operations, for example, union, intersection, to analyze traffic patterns. Here also you have the choice to choose any set operation to analyze traffic pattern. Your main task is to analyze the traffic pattern. You can use union, you can use intersection, you can use any other set operation that you find suitable with proper justification. That's up to you. Second part of question 1 in task 1 is you have to apply the concept of Cartesian product and relations. Now these concepts, these topics, it's the part of your group assignment, the exploration and research that you have to do. It's part of your assessment. Okay, so you have to explore, and the main sources, I have already uploaded the names of the books. You can use those as the source to explore, or you can use any other source as well for the exploration and research for working on your assignment. So in this part, what you have to do is define a Cartesian product of road sections and time slots. Use this to establish a relation between different road sections and the severity of traffic congestion. So you need to apply the concept of Cartesian product over here. Okay. It's up to you how you apply. The main thing is, the key is, provide proper justification. Then second task, with this we'll finish task 1. Second task in case study 1 is optimization of public transport scheduling. Here you will be applying counting principles. That is the topic in your MLO2, one of the topics. The problem is, the city operates a public transport network. The city operates a public transport network with multiple bus routes, and the challenge is to develop an optimal schedule that minimizes wait times while ensuring buses are evenly distributed. Here again, some sources, data sources are given to you, but you have the freedom to choose any source, any data set from any source with proper reference. Questions are, please no murmuring, please. Question 1 in task 2 is, you have to apply the concept of permutations and combinations, one of the concepts in counting principles. What you have to do is calculate the number of different ways buses can be assigned to routes given specific constraints. Second is applications of number theory. Use modular arithmetic to determine optimal time intervals for bus departures on different routes. Now, this information you will get from the data set. So it's necessary that you use appropriate data set. Please, no murmuring, no talking while I'm speaking, especially today, please. All right. In task 2, question 2, you have to apply the concept of permutations and combinations to answer the questions. First question is, calculate the number of different ways buses can be assigned to routes given specific constraints. Now here you have to apply permutations and combinations, explore, do some research, and whatever concept from the permutations and combinations you find suitable to answer this question, you are free to choose. Okay. Second is, you have to apply number theory. This modular arithmetic is given to you as an example. You have the option to choose any concept from number theory which can be applied to answer this question. Okay. The only thing is, be careful, the only thing is you have to provide proper justification. That is the only thing. Okay. Then task 3 is, in case study 1, you have to design the delivery route system. You will apply graph theory concept over here. The problem is, the city's logistics network needs to optimize delivery routes for trucks transporting goods between distribution centers and retailers across different districts. Here, questions are, you will have to apply the concepts of graphs and minimum spanning trees. Minimum spanning trees, you can find, there are several algorithms available to find out minimum spanning trees. 2 of those we will cover in your module also in the last few weeks, but there are some other, 2 of them, they include Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm, but it will be too late. You should start working on your assignment next week so you can explore. If you don't understand any concept, you can come to me, I'll explain that to you. But the research to answer the question, that's the part of your assessment. Here you have to represent the logistics network as weighted graph. Weighted graph is, you have 2 main components in a graph. You have nodes and you have edges. And when you assign a real number weight to an edge, that is known as weighted graph. Okay? So that is a rough concept of what weighted graph is, where nodes represent locations and edge weights represent travel distances. Second is, apply graph theory algorithms to find the minimum spanning tree that optimizes the delivery network. Justify the algorithm that you select. Okay? This will be your task 3. Task 4 will be probability of delays and traffic disruptions. The problem is the city wants to assess the probability that deliveries and public transport operations will be completed on time under uncertainties like traffic delays and road closures. The question that you have to answer here is, you have to apply basic concepts of probability here. Use real-world data on traffic incidents to model the probability of delays and propose strategies to mitigate their impact. So the main task is to model the delay. The concept that you choose from the topic of probability, that's up to you. Okay? This covers the case study 1. So other case studies also, remaining 3 case studies, they also have a total of 4 tasks each. I'll not go through those. The sample, I have gone through case study 1. But still, those students who have been assigned case study 2, 3, and 4, if you don't understand anything, you can come to me and ask. Okay? You can also arrange a consultation with me. Just email me 2 days earlier. And if you have any doubt, any confusion, you don't understand anything, just let me know, or any of your tutorial lecturers also. They will explain everything to you. Next thing is submission requirements. Submission deadline is 1st of December by 11:59 p.m. So you have about 7 to 8 weeks to work on this assignment. Each groups have already been made. Group leaders have already been assigned. Group leader will be the main point of communication between the lecturer and the group. And group leader is responsible for submitting the assignment. So this side, good. So I will move to that side. They need more attention. So only for today's lecture, so this assignment briefing. So group leader is the one who will be the main point of communication. If you have any issue, if you don't understand anything, you have to communicate with your lecturers. And group leader will submit the assignment on my times, okay? And 1 PDF document per group will be submitted on my times, all right? The first thing will be your cover page. Second thing will be the table that I have showed you. Third will be the case study, all the tasks. Fourth will be your marking rubric that we will discuss later. And then you will have your Turnitin report. I'll explain that to you as well. The naming convention for your document that you will submit is you have to write down your tutorial section. You can abbreviate it TS, okay? Then group number is also given to you, assigned to you. You can check it in document for your tutorial section. Then case study number, case study is also assigned to you. Just look at what number is assigned to you. So write that down. And example is also given to you how you have to name your assignment. TS1 underscore group 1 underscore case study 1. Then strictly follow the naming convention, otherwise report will not be accepted. All right. And then we have this. I have number 4 point. I have already explained that to you. There are a total of 4 case studies. Each group has been assigned 1 case study to work on. Check the case study assigned to you, to your group, under group assignment section, in group details sections 1 to 20. And they will either be Excel documents or PDF documents, okay? Submission will be through My Times under the same section, okay? A link will be open for you to check the similarity and to submit the report. Next is report template that you have to adhere to, because there is a criterion against which you will be assessed. So font type will be Arial, font size will be 12, line spacing 1.5, alignment justify, document type will be PDF, and your full report in order should consist of cover page. What you need to include, I have already told you, I'll repeat. Case study title, full name of all group members, student IDs with your signature. Next will be the table that I have showed you with the check marks against the task completed or participated in by each group member. Next will be your case study. 4 tasks. Start each task on a new page. Task 1, new page. Task 2, new page. Task 3, new page. Task 4, new page. Then within your your case study, you will sometime need to refer to external sources. So you need to provide proper references. When you include, this is especially for new students, first semester, first year students, when you source information from external sources, you have to provide proper reference. You have to give the credit. Otherwise, it is considered, if you include the details from the works that other people have done and you don't give them the credit, it is considered as plagiarism. Okay, so this is one of the types of plagiarisms. So when you include the reference in the content, within the content, for example, if you are taking a figure from someone, from some other person's work, you have to write down its reference in the caption of the figure. Okay, this is done by this person. That is known as in-text citation. And within the content, within your paragraphs, when you cite in brackets, depends on what reference style you are going to use. It is known as in-text citation. So you have to provide in-text citations wherever applicable, wherever you are sourcing other people's work. Whether you are paraphrasing or you are directly quoting, doesn't matter. You have to provide. And at the end, the list of all those references. There are different reference styles. In Taylor's, we commonly use APA, 7th edition, we use Harvard, we use IEEE. It's up to you. You can choose any. The thing is, you have to remain consistent throughout the case study, which reference style you use, okay? And each format, like every format, all the information you can find on Google as well. If you still don't understand how to cite, you can ask me. I'll explain that to you. And after you are done with all the tasks, each task on separate page, you will have the list of references, complete list with all the details. Next will be your marking rubric. Attach the marking rubric given to you in this document in your report. And lastly, a attach complete Turnitin report. How to generate that? A link will be opened on My Times under group assignment section. And those who are new, who don't know how to generate, I will show you an example for that also. So, but this is the order: cover page, table, case study tasks, list of references, marking rubric, complete Turnitin report. Don't attach screenshot, complete Turnitin report I need. Okay. Then some important notes: copying, cheating, plagiarism, and any other attempts to gain an unfair advantage in assessment result in receiving 0 mark. Okay. For all those who will be involved, I hope this is not the case. The Turnitin similarity index for this module is, so maximum similarity is 20%. You should not exceed 20% of similarity overall, and from each single source that you cite, it should not exceed 2%. Okay. You can find that once you are done with your report, you will upload it on My Times to check the similarity. It will tell you which the amount of percentage it has sourced from each citation. So you will be able to check over there and adjust accordingly. Oh, this is amazing, really. All the submitted documents will be cross-checked with other students' reports. Any similarity will be considered as violation of the rules, and 0 mark will be given. Severe disciplinary action will be taken against those caught violating assessment rules that have been told to you. Submissions made, listen carefully, submissions made within 72 hours after the deadline will have their marks capped at 80%. So if you submit your assignment 72 hours late, the maximum marks you will get is up to 80%. Okay? And submissions made within in the range of 72 hours and 1 week, 7 days, your marks will be capped at 60%. So maximum marks you will get is 60%, those who submit their assignments within 1 week of the deadline, after 1 week of the deadline. Okay, this number 8, I have already told you about this. You have to generate similarity report and attach at the end, complete similarity. Now let's go over the marking rubric, the criteria against which you will be assessed. Problem understanding. So this marking rubric is against 100%. It will be adjusted to 30%, which is the weightage for this assignment. Okay. So problem understanding carries 20% marks. Application of discrete structure concepts carries 20% marks. Use of the data set carries 15% marks. Clarity and structure of the report carries 10% marks. And critical thinking and creativity carries 20% marks. So adding this up, it adds up to 85%. So your report, this criteria adds up to 85%. This will be group marking. Next will be individual marking. A Q&A session will be held during your tutorial classes in week 12 and 13 for each group, and each group member will be asked questions. It will carry 15% marks out of a total of 100%, and each student will get marks individually. Okay. Q&A session, week 12 and 13. In week 11, you will be submitting your assignments during your tutorial classes. Okay. Total marks will be adjusted to a maximum of 30%, which is allocated to the group assignment according to your MI. So that's all about your group assignment. If you have any questions, especially those who are here and those this side, and in front 3 rows. You can ask me any questions if you have, any doubts you have, any concept you don't understand. Roughly, I'll explain to you details of the concepts that is part of your research for the assessment. Okay, you can always arrange a consultation with me, with your other 2 tutorial lecturers. Just email 2 days earlier your group leader. Okay, and we'll be happy to answer your questions and clear any doubts. Next is groups. So all the tutorial sections groups will be uploaded over here by evening today or maximum by tonight. You can check. I will show you an example of how the groups have been assigned. So this is according to your tutorial section. So this one is tutorial section 17. You can see here. So the first group member, this is according to attendance list for each tutorial section. First group member is the group leader. Okay. Then you have a maximum of 5 students in each group. All right. Group number is assigned, case study is assigned. Okay, you can check the group number, case study assigned to you. All right. And all other tutorial sections will also receive this, can also access this on My Times by tonight. All right. If there is any student missing, because we have students adding and dropping the modules, still we have those. If there are any students who don't find their names in these groups, please let your tutorial lecturer know. If you have any doubts, you can ask your tutorial lecturer also during the tutorial classes. Okay. Yeah, that's all. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Sorry? See, you have to check mark. So be very objective. Check mark, tick which task has been done or has been or you have participated in your table. Okay, it's you need to be very objective here. All right, just don't go with the flow and tick mark everything. All right. So this is one thing. Second thing is we will have Q&A session. Each student will be asked questions separately. All right. So if there is like bigger issues, then we will see what to do later. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I cannot hear you. %15 out of 100. Sorry? Sorry? Okay, 2 things. There are 2 things. You need to know when you are participating, of course, you will be collaborating with each other, right? So you need to know overall a general idea of what you are working. So question could be overall from the case study, and there will be specific questions also based on this table also. So whichever task you have check marked, you will be asked questions about that also. Okay, so to be fair, this is one of the things that we can control. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Any other questions? This side. Group leader, if you really have problems, then you can discuss. You can let us know that because of these issues, we want to change the group leader within the group. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? No questions? Change the groups? No. No. Yes, there have been. Group leader, yeah, if there is any issue, group leader, any issue they don't want to be, or if there is any reason, you can let us know what's the reason, and then within the group you can, okay? Any other questions? Yeah? Already assigned. I told you they will be uploaded for each tutorial section. The documents will be uploaded under group assignment section on My Times. You can just check which tutorial section you belong to, look at the document for that, and see which group you have been assigned to and which case study you have to work on. Okay? Yeah? Sorry? Group leaders what? Randomly selected? We went through attendance list and then divided into groups. First student was the group leader. So if you have any issue, you can email us, me or any of your tutorial lecturers, if you want to change group leader within the group. Tell the reason and then, okay? Any other questions? Yeah? Yes, you can come. Case study has also been assigned to you. I'll explain to students also. Please listen. Case study has also been assigned to each group. Okay, so just check your tutorial section. What is your group number? What is the case study assigned to you? Group numbers and case study number is already assigned to you. Please check by tonight. All the documents will be uploaded by tonight. Please check there. Who are your group members? Who is the group leader? What is your group number? What is the case study assigned to you? All that information you will find in these documents, okay? On those files. All right? Clear? Yeah. Any other question? No questions? No questions? Okay. Okay, then we'll mark attendance and then you can leave. We'll start new lecture next week. Right. Please mark your attendance.